Welcome to our top 10 candidate interviews here on the NCWLIFE channel. We're now introducing you to our first candidate in no particular order, but she's number one as far as the list is concerned. We have Lorena Zepeda here, who is the daughter of Martha Fuentes and David Zepeda. Welcome.
Hi, thank you for having me.
You bet. First of all, the easiest question, tell me just a little bit about yourself.
I am an Eastmont student. I have attended Eastmont most of my life. I grew up here in Wenatchee. I was born here, however, I have not lived here my entire life. And I consider myself a runner. I run cross country and track and field, and I have been doing it for my past 4 years. And yeah, I run most of the time.
Okay. You ran this morning.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that's a regular thing for you?
It's a habit for the weekends, and since today we didn't go to school, I went for a run.
Oh, that's right. It was a day off today. So what has running, let's see, you're cross country and track, right? So what has that taught you?
Running, not only has it taught me to persevere through the toughest times, but it has also contributed to the person that I am today, because I became stronger and I can last longer while I run.
So what's the farthest you've run? Have you done like a marathon or anything like that?
So last summer, I was involved in a team with 7 of my best friends, and it's called the Ragnar Relay. And in that relay, we ran 120 miles nonstop.
Oh my gosh.
So I had to run at midnight and at 4 in the morning, which I don't wake up at that time. But it was super fun. We ran up a hill, down a hill, around the hill. It was amazing. So
it was the same course, just over and over and over?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. So you guys finished. What was that feeling like when you finished?
So when we finished all together, and we were 3rd out of all of the teams that were there, but we were 1st for the high school divisions. So
that's awesome.
It was super fun.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
So I was looking through your bio, and La Chispa?
La Chispa.
La Chispa. What is that?
It's a program dedicated towards Hispanic students, and in that program, I was chosen to be a mentor. And so basically all I do is I talk to the students in either or both English and Spanish, and we encourage the students to pursue a career for the future.
Okay. Is that just high school, or is it any age, or?
The students are from 5th grade to 8th grade.
Okay. All right. Being in that position, what has that done for you?
It has certainly opened my mind to speaking in not only English but also Spanish to peers who look up to me for being a student, and they can relate to me because we have the same background, and it has been impactful.
Great. Why did you decide to run for Apple Blossom Festival?
The reason why I chose to run for Apple Blossom was because when I told my mom that I got a letter in the mail saying that I could participate, she told me that I should, and she encouraged me. And seeing all the girls do it, they did their speech in front of the entire high school, and I thought that was really cool. And I was really proud of them, and then I decided that I wanted to be just like them.
Was that a surprise for you, for your mom to say, go for it?
It did not surprise her, but it surprised me.
Yeah. I see in your bio that you like to embroider.
Yes.
Who taught you that?
So that's a funny question. I taught myself. So one day, I decided, hey Mom, I'm going to work on some embroidery work. And then she said, go ahead. Like, I had the tools that we needed. And then I took an old t-shirt that I had, and I embroidered a pomegranate with seeds. And
really?
Yeah.
Oh, you just decided to do that?
Yeah, well,
does your mom embroider, or you have relatives that embroider?
She knits, and she's really skillful with yarn and stuff.
Okay.
And she has a lot of tools, and I watch her a lot, but I taught myself.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
So you say you want to go into aeronautical engineering. What are you going to do with that?
Airplanes fascinate me. What am I going to do with that? I want to study more. I want to see what airplanes are like, how they fly. I would like to either design them or like something with their engines, or I don't know. I'm really into engineering.
Okay, so you must be good in math.
I like
Okay,
it.
good, good. Any interest in being a pilot, or just the design part and you stay on the ground?
The design part. I'm not going to be a pilot.
Okay. What do you like most about the Apple Blossom Festival?
So far, I've been to several mini Apple Blossom festivals, and I really enjoy the parade. The parade is something that just brings the whole town together, and we all just sit and watch, and then we go to the food fair and eat food.
What do you think will be your lasting memory of this experience, of being a part of the top 10 and going after this, maybe being in the top 3 and maybe even being a queen?
My lasting memory, well, we have learned a lot from a lot of,
That's what people don't understand, is that there's so much that goes on behind the scenes. If they just watch the pageant, they're missing out on everything else you guys are learning, right?
And I had no idea that the candidates went through this process.
Yeah, it's one thing to get that introductory where you sit down with Darcy and they say, okay, here's what is going to happen if you choose to do this. It's another thing being a top 10 and actually doing it, right?
For sure.
So what's been your favorite part so far?
My favorite part has been getting to meet the people that have taught us how to speak, how to take care of yourself, how to manage time, how to speak.
So the whole the makeup part of it too. I mean, that's considerable. Training for makeup and hair and things like that. Has that been pretty good?
Before I got myself into this, I did not wear makeup at all.
Oh, really?
And so while my mom and I were shopping for makeup, I told my mom, hey, like, I could get used to this. I kind of like it.
Do you have anything to add to let people know a little bit more about Lorena?
I was born here, but at the age of 4, I moved over and lived in a different country. I lived in Mexico for about 5 years, and I learned the language, I learned the culture, but then we came back about 8 years ago, and now I'm back here in my hometown, and I really like and appreciate the Wenatchee Valley, especially because I got to see the 2 different cultures, different foods, different societies, and I really like it here.
Wonderful. Well, good luck.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for taking the time.
Thank you.
Candidate Lorena Zepeda joining us here on the NCWLIFE channel.